Hello, everyone. I want to give a little demonstration of a little Microsoft 365 Access application that I created. I did it just to keep the old gray cells working. Just something I like doing things like that. And I thought Mr. President might be a good way to learn Access for myself because it's got lots of interacting things here. And main thing was like this is the start of a game. This is the Vassal version. And if we look at Middle East here, let's zoom in on the Middle East. You can see, okay, what do you want to do first? Well, they say regional crisis. If that gets up there, it's a lot of trouble. So I want to try and reduce the regional crisis here in the Middle East. So how do I do that? Well, I don't know. I can look through the manual and see what I can find. Or I can open up this Access database that I created. And daily briefing book, top secret. Pretty fancy, huh? I couldn't think of what else to call it. So you just hit the open. Okay, I'm looking at an international area of concern, and that's looking for Middle East. So I click on that and pick what I'm concerned about. And there was regional crisis. Okay, and I click on Open Report, and boom, there's things that you can do to help reduce the crisis there. There's 4 different ones you can actually use. So first, that the concern, that's just to confirm that you did get the right report. Action code, you see these here. They're mostly from the master, but if you click on, forget what they are, click on this button here. It's got action codes. What do they mean? That's the domestic master and a number, or diplomatic master, or presidential. This is state of the economy. There's one where, depending on what your state of economy is, you can do certain things. Or world diplomatic chart. That's one I have. So if you're looking at next column is the action cost, how many action costs it's going to be. The AP cost, this is can be, sometimes it's required, other times it's optional to get you a DRM. Middle East, short description, this is just crisis relief, use military to create infrastructure that helps. Then reduce crisis on these other ones here. Chance of success, what's that mean? Well, click the button to find out. So it's usually given in 4 like that, 4 numbers separated by slashes. The first one is the chance of success with a bonus. This means you will reduce the crisis, and you actually maybe get a public approval boost or something like that. The second number is the chance of success with no bonus. It just reduced the crisis. Third, chance of failure with no penalty. It means you didn't reduce it, and there's no, nothing else happens. And the last one is you not only failed to reduce it, but you also got a penalty. Maybe the crisis increased, or whatever the other penalties are. If you get one like this with the question marks, that means there were just too many things to calculate to determine, what the chance of success was. And of course, like I said, all these are shown with no DRM. So click the close button. And the last column is the officers. I think people that play this a lot are going to know, well, if it's a diplomatic master, then it's got to be the president, vice president, secretary of state. They know military is just going to be president and secretary of defense. But I like having something like this and do a real quick check and say, okay, well, I don't have anything else for my secretary of defense to do. Maybe I'll see what I can get him to help out there. So when I don't have any links yet to actually open up these things here. I'm thinking about adding that. This is my first shot at this, and I'm not guaranteeing everything's correct at all. So I'm hoping some people give it a shot and give me some feedback on places I need to correct or fix, or something else I'd like. So you hit the close, you come back and close again, and then you're ready to go back to your game, whatever you want to do, and then whenever you need it, you just go to your Access database, call it up, and say, okay, I need to check something for domestic here. And this is going to be, what do I want to do? I need to do something with my cabinet. So open a report. You can improve the cabinet with the presidential act number 3. We can ask a cabinet member to resign. And these are all just done by the president. Okay, close that. And if you close it, you can't go back any farther than this page here. So if you get there, you just open it up again. So like I said, I hope that's an introduction enough to see how it works. And if somebody gives it a try, like I said, the only problem I can see is that I did it with Microsoft 365 Access database program, and it was just my first experience with any database program, and so I don't know if anybody else, any other applications, can use Microsoft's ones, or if you have to have that Microsoft Access and it has to be the newest one or whatever. So hope you get some feedback. Let me know.